messages you should send to narcissists when there's no contact, so they'll feel more tormented and regretful. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the latest installment of Narcissist Exposed. In today's episode, we delve into the significance of adopting the no contact and ignore the narcissist approaches. Both methods have proven effective in liberating individuals from narcissistic abuse. While the narcissist's ego may react similarly to both, it's crucial to distinguish between them. No contact is straightforward. It means refraining from any communication with the narcissist. They are cut off from talking to you, seeing you, and finding ways to approach or contact you. On the other hand, ignoring the narcissist entails keeping them in your life, but actively avoiding interactions as much as possible. Even if you have to encounter them due to family, work, or other reasons, you consciously choose not to provide them with narcissistic supply. Your interactions remain brief and focused, with minimal attention given. Whether you opt for ignoring them or implementing a full no-contact strategy, you send powerful messages to the narcissist, messages they may struggle to comprehend, but desperately need to hear. The distance between you and the narcissist enhances the clarity of these signals. Whether the narcissist is a family member, friend, partner, or coworker, the messages remain consistent. The beauty of it all is that the simplicity lies in either ignoring them or establishing no contact. This simplicity is advantageous for you. The narcissist may attempt to concoct their explanations, but the more you distance yourself, the harder it becomes for them to deny the reality and significance of your absence or disinterest. Choosing to ignore or implement no contact sends the narcissist several crucial messages. Firstly, it communicates that you don't need them, an invaluable and primary lesson. These strategies demonstrate that their presence is not essential in your life. You don't require their assistance, time, contact, or guidance. Your life can proceed, perhaps even thrive, without their influence. The second message asserts that they hold no power over you. Narcissists typically desire control over relationships, deciding which connections to maintain or discard. By adopting no contact or simply ignoring them, you assert your autonomy, showcasing your ability to make independent decisions. It signifies that you're not passively waiting for them, but actively taking charge of your life. The third message emphasizes that they are inconsequential. Narcissists crave importance, expecting you to endure their mistreatment under the assumption that you need them. By avoiding them or implementing no contact, you make it unequivocally clear that their behavior is unacceptable. You communicate that they aren't as significant or indispensable as they believed, expressing your indifference. The ultimate, and perhaps most empowering message, is that they have lost you. You join the fortunate individuals who have escaped their web of lies, abuse, and manipulation. You've seen through their facade and refuse to tolerate their toxicity any longer. This message remains etched in the narcissist's memory, as they never forget those who have turned away from them. People will forever remember you as someone who successfully broke free from their influence. Transform into someone they can no longer control or manipulate. It's crucial to bear in mind that narcissists will concoct various justifications in their distorted minds for your decision to cut them off. They may fabricate lies about you, alleging that you've become erratic or peculiar, confusing others who struggle to comprehend why you've blocked them. Despite their attempts to portray themselves as innocent victims, deep down, they understand the reasons for your rejection, and the longer you maintain silence or ignore them, the more it unsettles them. Narcissists are persistent and reluctant to concede. That's precisely why I created a film showcasing the myriad ways they endeavor to breach no contact. You can find the link to watch it on the screen and in the description below if you haven't seen it yet. Removing narcissists from your life is crucial, and you can do it in a manner that suits you. The key is to remain resilient and unwavering, steadfastly resisting their desperate attempts to hover or re-enter your life. In conclusion, this video delves deeply into the significance of employing no contact or ignore when dealing with a narcissist, highlighting the profound messages these actions convey. It elucidates that despite the differences between these methods, they both send a resounding message to the narcissist's ego. No contact involves severing all ties, asserting your capability to thrive independently. Meanwhile, ignoring signifies your intention to distance yourself from the narcissist without succumbing to their craving for attention. This video unveils 4 crucial messages communicated to the narcissist through these approaches. 1. Independence. Ignoring and no contact signify that you can thrive without the narcissist, emphasizing that their presence is not vital to your well-being. 2. Autonomy. Employing these strategies demonstrates that you take control of your relationships and won't rely on the narcissist to dictate your choices. 3. Relevance. Narcissists crave importance, but no contact and ignoring convey that they hold no significance, signaling an unacceptable treatment. 4. Escape. Ultimately, these methods signal your successful departure from their abuse and manipulation, painting a portrait of someone who broke free. While acknowledging the narcissist's initial attempts to rationalize your actions, the video underscores the importance of steadfastly maintaining your boundaries. It concludes by emphasizing the critical need to expel narcissists from your life, regardless of the method chosen, to shield yourself from their manipulation and abuse. This stands as the most effective way for these words to genuinely impact your life. That concludes our discussion for today. If you found this valuable, please share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching and consistently supporting us. As you venture into the realm of distancing yourself from a narcissist or contemplating the termination of the relationship, a curious transformation takes place, an abrupt shift in demeanor. Like a theatrical performance, they don a mask of kindness and affection, going to extraordinary lengths to showcase a seemingly improved version of themselves. The allure of therapy attendance and promises of profound personal change hang in the air. This intriguing scenario isn't exclusive to a specific type of narcissist. Whether it's a romantic partner, a friend, or even a parent, they all share this tendency. When they sense your imminent departure and recognize that you are a crucial source of validation, they unleash a torrent of efforts to keep you ensnared in their web. This may involve suppressing their penchant for control and punitive actions, all in a bid to maintain their influence over you until they feel they have successfully reclaimed dominion. This sinister cycle perpetuates, subjecting you to further abuse. Greetings and welcome to another captivating video. In this episode, we will navigate the intricate moments when a narcissist seemingly showers you with love and explore strategies for handling such situations. I'll delve into the mindset you should cultivate in response to these perplexing circumstances. If this topic intrigues you, I extend an invitation to subscribe if you haven't already, as your subscription plays a pivotal role in spreading awareness about the complexities of narcissistic abuse. Narcissistic relationships commonly progress through 3 distinct stages: idealization, devaluation, and discard, often referred to as love bombing, devaluation, and discard. In the love bombing phase, the narcissist meticulously constructs an illusion, drawing you into their web, only to gradually withdraw the attention and admiration they once showered upon you during the devaluation phase. This shift in treatment leaves you feeling ignored, and subjected to altered behavior. Finally, the discard phase unfolds, each instance unique in its execution. While the specifics won't be explored here, understanding the repetitive cycle of idealization and devaluation is crucial, along with its profound impact on your mindset. Strategies for coping with this cycle will also be provided if you find yourself ensnared within it. Surprisingly, the narcissist is more dependent on you than you are on them. Operating like emotional parasites, they lack genuine connections or emotional depth, resembling lifeless bodies devoid of authentic emotions and spirituality. Their interaction with the world mirrors that of zombies, a comparison I hope resonates with you. They depend on you for emotional sustenance, feeding off your emotions to feel alive and sustain their existence. Withdrawing the supply of these emotions causes them to wither away. Breaking free from their grip proves challenging for narcissists, especially if you serve as their primary source of support. You are more than an individual to them. You are an extension of themselves, and they live vicariously through your experiences. You embody what they aspire to be, but cannot achieve independently, making your presence profoundly significant in their lives. In essence, when you decide to depart, and they sense the weight of your intention, as you gradually create distance, they undergo a transformation, assuming the persona you've always wished them to be. They modify their behavior, putting on a facade of an improved version of themselves to keep you in their life. They make lofty promises and might even participate in therapy. This performance can persist for months, occasionally extending to years. During therapy sessions, their progress may seem limited. They might subtly redirect the focus onto you or manipulate the situation, especially if the therapist lacks experience in recognizing these tactics. Often, they take on a passive role, creating an illusion of change, but it's short-lived. Ultimately, they revert to their familiar patterns because that is inherently who they are. While projecting an image of deep affection, they offer soothing words and play the role of the supportive figure you've yearned for. Yet, upon stepping back and objectively evaluating their actions, you realize these efforts are mere mechanisms to keep you entangled. Genuine emotional connection is absent from their deeds, driven solely by selfish motives. Their endeavors are not authentic attempts for your well-being. Instead, they serve their own needs. Unfortunately, many survivors of narcissistic abuse succumb to these orchestrated gestures, holding on to the hope that everything will magically align and the person they envisioned will resurface. In the relentless dance between escape and entrapment, this cycle of trauma weaves a tapestry that reinforces the bond, amplifying the internal struggle known as cognitive dissonance. One facet of your being recognizes the monstrous nature of this individual and passionately advocates for your escape. However, they skillfully manipulate and ensnare you, nurturing a profound sense of attachment that transforms into a binding web. You find yourself ensnared, caught in the intricate threads of their influence. Breaking free from their clutches is a moment of liberation, yet it is inevitably followed by a stark revelation of their true, monstrous nature. This revelation stirs a tempest within you, causing an oscillation between fleeting moments of respite and overwhelming despair. The residual self-doubt, entwined with cognitive dissonance, corrodes your sense of self, creating an impediment to your progress and making each step forward a daunting endeavor. If you currently find yourself entangled in this complex web, I propose taking a step back and embarking on a critical examination of the motives propelling their actions. Delve into the shadows behind the scenes, unraveling the intricate patterns woven into the fabric of the relationship. Pose challenging inquiries to the depths of your soul, asking, do I discern a recurring cadence of oscillation between kindness and mistreatment? Scrutinize how you can ascertain the authenticity of their proclaimed change after years of displaying monstrous behavior. The emergence of unusual behavior casts shadows of doubt upon their sincerity, creating a labyrinth where trust becomes elusive. Set aside dedicated moments for journaling and profound reflection, grappling with the complexities of these challenging questions. Utilize your rational faculties to withstand the allure of their promises, even if you've endured prolonged deprivation of affection. Acknowledge that your mind might magnify their gestures beyond reality. Liberation from the clutches of narcissistic abuse requires a journey of clarity, achieved through introspection. Consistently interrogate and analyze the situation until you attain a state of lucidity in your mind, soul, and heart. To sum it up, when a narcissist seemingly showers you with maximal love, it is not genuine affection. Their apparent attentiveness in this phase aims to entrap and secure you as their validation source. However, you need not yield to their manipulative tactics. Dive deep into questioning, seek support from a trusted friend or therapist who understands your situation, and let your decisions be anchored in the insights you unearth. This marks the conclusion of today's episode. I trust you found it enlightening and valuable. If so, please consider sharing it with others who might benefit. Until our next episode, may the journey of healing commence and endure. When you do this to a narcissist, it will make him depressed and miserable. Greetings, wonderful individuals. Once again, I'm delighted to welcome all of you to my channel. It's a joy to be in the company of both my dedicated subscribers and those joining us for the first time. Interacting with each of you today is truly an honor, as you are all champions in your own right. In today's session, I want to discuss the profound impact that disconnection can have on your life. When we encounter individuals who have ceased their personal growth, those who not only impede their own advancement, but also hinder ours, we are dealing with the effects of narcissistic abuse. Perhaps you've encountered such people, individuals who have not only halted their own progress, but actively worked to dim your light and dull your brilliance, preventing you from recognizing the radiance within yourself. The paradoxical nature of narcissistic abuse makes it especially insidious. It's ironic yet profoundly damaging, aiming to transform us for the better in the long run. Many of us who have experienced this type of mistreatment inherently possess a powerful inner strength. Unfortunately, fully embracing the journey to realize the extent of our strength and illuminate this energy often involves enduring such abuse. Our ability to persevere, even in the face of excruciating pain, is our greatest asset. Walking away from family, a partner, any personal relationship, or a complicated entanglement is undeniably challenging, but it is a crucial step that can ultimately lead to our redemption. In the mystical journey of self-discovery, we liberate ourselves from the ethereal burdens imposed by these individuals when we master the art of stepping away. Envision those enigmatic narcissistic figures within your familial constellation. They've cast a shadow over the brilliance of your existence, attributing your hardships and a seemingly unending streak of misfortune in your life to their influence. Make no mistake, engaging with a narcissist thrusts you into a realm of spiritual warfare. This is no skirmish to be taken lightly. Within you lies an extraordinary power. The question echoes: will you harness it to make the courageous choice to walk away? The prospect of parting ways with someone with whom you share a profound connection can be daunting. It's akin to abandoning a cherished bond, reminiscent of forsaking a beloved child. The weight of guilt can become overwhelming. Nevertheless, comprehend that this is a vital act, a necessary step to safeguard your own life. People intuitively grasp that the narcissist's entry into their lives wasn't a result of benevolent or divine intervention. Rather, it was purposeful. They embody a challenge, a test woven into the fabric of our existence. Individuals bearing narcissistic traits, irrespective of our relational ties, are thought to enter our lives with a specific mission. Their presence is not arbitrary, it's a part of a grander design. Acknowledging this truth is pivotal because the longer they linger in our lives, the more authority they wield over us. They possess the potential to sway our trajectory, manipulate our choices, and even influence our destiny. In the realm of your own extraordinary power lies the ability to detach. Seizing control over the symphony of your life and asserting autonomy demands the art of disconnection. It's not just a self-preserving technique, but a transformative act with the potential to rescue you from the clutches of despair, a pivotal step to break free from the destructive loop inflicted by narcissistic abuse. The impact of narcissistic abuse is profoundly damaging, stripping away our aspirations and the essence of our identity. It wields the power to plunder our unique talents and gifts, plunging us into a realm of desolation, anxiety, and unbearable pain. What intensifies this agony is that it emanates from those who profess to be our pillars of love and support, the very ones we expect to be our foremost allies in life. This dissonance can throw our lives into disarray, leaving us in a state of bewilderment and disorientation. Amidst this chaos, we may find our external world mirroring the turmoil within. The narcissists in our midst may mock our struggles, belittle us, highlight our imperfections, and brand us as feeble. Yet, it is precisely within this tumult that we must recognize the reservoir of our inner strength. It's not a display of vulnerability, but rather a testament to your strength, the ability to detach. The reins of your life are firmly in your hands. Narcissists may strive to assert control and dominance, attempting to cast a shadow over your joy and shroud genuine happiness in elusive mist. Yet, against their persistent efforts to diminish your spirit, an unexpected emergence of inner strength may transpire, a mental state I fondly term beast mode. Embracing the power to disengage and walk away, especially when your well-being is at stake, is no simple feat. Though the process is arduous, progress becomes evident with each step. As strength and wisdom grow, positive changes in your life unfold. By dismantling the barriers that once hindered your aspirations, opportunities and victories that once seemed unattainable begin to materialize. My life has taken a turn for the better. Internally, I feel a heightened radiance, and much of this transformation is attributed to my choice to detach. Eventually, you reach the point where you declare enough is enough. I won't allow myself to be underestimated any longer. Disconnecting proves to be the optimal course of action when dealing with a narcissist, a move that holds the potential to save lives and set you free. When circumstances appear bleak, it's often an indication that a narcissist is pulling the strings. I assure you, there's a genuine conflict akin to spiritual warfare. That's precisely why you must persevere. Why unplugging becomes imperative for saving your life and reclaiming your soul. This, my friends, is an indisputable reality. Our determination to disengage and the resolve to move forward are formidable forces. Taking command of our lives involves progress, severing ties, and dismissing negativity rather than remaining stagnant. This could manifest as relocation, blocking contacts, changing phone numbers, or simply disregarding attempts to disrupt our peace. The narcissist in our lives often treats us as a plaything, so we must harness the power inherent in these actions. It's crucial to demonstrate that we are not to be trifled with by disengaging, stepping aside, and standing firm in our principles. The pain they inflicted should never be forgotten. Will you grant your decision to disconnect its full significance? Will you recognize its necessity and confront reality as it is? As life ascends, it deserves to stay at its peak. By summoning the courage to sever ties with those causing harm, regardless of the difficulty or duration, you lay the groundwork for a future filled with happiness, serenity, and joy. You're the one making it happen. Many of you are on the brink of making this decision, on the cusp of complete detachment. You're merely there, ready to overcome the narcissist's influence. Take note of how this decision safeguards your life. Witness the benefits that arise from your ability to detach. Your life will stand as a testament to the strength of regaining control over your destiny and stepping into the light. The rewards will be immense. In the realm of self-care, there's no need to justify your actions or provide reasons when you decide to sever ties with someone. It's a matter of prioritizing your well-being, executing that decision, and proceeding to craft a gratifying life. The impact on their emotions or how they perceive it doesn't carry weight when you make the cut. Their emotional responses, stemming from their narcissistic personal problem, NPD, are their responsibility. You need not shoulder that burden. When opting to disconnect, you refuse to bear the emotional weight associated with a relationship, be it with a parent, spouse, or controlling boss. This decision is resolute and unequivocal. Much like the narcissistic neighbor you choose to overlook, their presence becomes inconsequential, akin to a ghost, invisible and insignificant. Even the friend identified as a narcissist warrants a severance of ties. Liberate yourself from the constraints of superficial emotions, whether conveyed through tangible gifts or empty declarations like, "I love you," "I need you," or "You're the best thing that's ever happened to me." Given the adeptness of dealing with a master pretender, these sentiments are often mere illusions. They played convincing roles as friends, lovers, and spouses, but it was all an act. It jeopardizes your sense of security and happiness. Reclaim your authority and detach decisively. No need to harbor guilt. They aren't deserving of your time or effort. You've invested ample energy trying to make things work, and now it's time to gift yourself some tranquility. You deserve joy and self-love. Take a break from deceit and manipulation, dedicating time to yourself. Disconnecting isn't just a move forward. It's a stride toward a better life. Prioritize your personal growth, relish your solitude, and recognize detachment as a self-respecting gesture. This is the wellspring of your strength. Guard your well-being, safeguard your life, and forge a brighter future. The act of disconnecting carries immense power. It's a consequence they learn through their actions, an indispensable step to be taken without hesitation. Severing ties with toxic individuals holds profound power, with immeasurable impacts on removing those who shouldn't accompany you on your journey. To disconnect means prioritizing your well-being, cherishing self-love, and embracing your own life. My love and radiant energy accompany you, dear ones. Move forward and thrive in the future. Remember, in spirit, I stand by you, acknowledging your competence. As a collective, we cut off connections with those unfit for our lives. We've initiated detachment and will persist, responding to the demand they've made. For those navigating the dating scene, refuse to tolerate lies or subpar treatment. The moment you sense disrespect, sever communication without hesitation. Trust your exceptional ability to cut the connection swiftly. Move away from individuals who fail to enhance your life. The world offers abundant richness, beauty, and opportunities. You deserve so much more than your current experience. These narcissists bring nothing valuable to the table. Recognize the power in cutting ties with them and embrace the strength it bestows upon you. Before we part ways, I encourage you to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments. Pass this message to those who may need it, and subscribe for more empowering content if our discussion has offered strength. Your support inspires us to fortify our community. Until we meet again, take good care of yourself.